He looks the best shape and the strongest he's ever been is what his coaches are saying. And so I know on November 15th it's going to be a war, but I just plan on outboxing him and showing the world what I'm capable of and coming alive in the moment and knocking out one of the best to ever do it.
Insiders claim that Jake Paul is afraid after seeing leaked video of Tyson sparring with Floyd Mayweather. Mayweather is a master of defense and ring IQ, so Tyson's rigorous training session with him might be a new level of preparedness that Jake Paul hadn't expected. Paul, who has been steadily advancing his boxing career, may find it intimidating to go on Tyson after being affected by Mayweather's experience.
That's it! Keep it on! What a shot! Oh yeah!
Beautiful, beautiful. Look where your left hook is when you finish, Mike.
In the video, Tyson is seen honing his craft under Mayweather's close supervision, displaying both vicious strength and recently refined defensive techniques. Tyson is clearly influenced by Mayweather as he becomes more calculated, controlling the ring with his footwork and saving his energy for planned strikes under Mayweather's tutelage. Tyson is probably developing his self-pacing skills, which could help him avoid burning out too soon in the fight. This might be a challenge for Jake Paul, who is renowned for his endurance and determination to fight to the end, against a Tyson who is not only strong but also well-paced. For any fighter, the prospect of having to contend with an unrelenting offensive force deep into the latter rounds is frightening.
Yeah, no, a lot of people are, wondering, Jake, why are you doing this? Like, even if you beat him, they're going to say, oh, he was old or whatever. But to me, Mike Tyson wanted to fight me. That is an honor. He's one of the most famous boxers in the world to ever do it. Him, Muhammad Ali. And to step in there with someone of his nature is an honor. It's a dream come true.
Jake Paul has been outspoken about his confidence in facing Mike Tyson, but recent developments suggest he might be reassessing his strategy. Sources close to Paul indicate that he has intensified his training, bringing in more experienced sparring partners to better prepare for Tyson. The emergence of footage showing Tyson training with Floyd Mayweather has reportedly led Paul to consider adjustments to his game plan, particularly emphasizing defense and endurance. Initially, Paul seemed to view Tyson as an opponent he could outlast, particularly given Tyson's age and long hiatus from competitive boxing. However, with Tyson now trained by Mayweather, known for his defensive prowess and strategic pacing, Paul is facing new challenges. This shift has likely pressured Paul to become more adaptable, focusing on countering Tyson's explosive power while ensuring his own defense remains intact. Adding to the intrigue, there have been warnings regarding the fight's setup, particularly concerning the gloves. The upcoming bout, scheduled for next month, will feature an unusual format of 8 rounds, each lasting just 2 minutes, a departure from the standard 3-minute rounds sanctioned by the Texas Department of Licensing and Regulation, TDR. Both fighters will wear 14-ounce gloves, which are significantly heavier than those typically used in professional boxing. Hall of Fame referee Richard Steele has raised questions about whether this match will go the distance, given the unusual parameters. Steele has expressed skepticism about the effectiveness of the additional padding in the gloves, suggesting it may not provide the expected benefit for Paul. Speaking to USA Today, Steele pointed out the inherent dangers of facing a power puncher like Tyson, emphasizing the need for referees to maintain a delicate balance between being close enough to officiate effectively and far enough to avoid danger. He remarked, "With Mike Tyson, it's so dangerous. You've got to be aware of what's going on because one of his punches could really hurt the other guy." Despite concerns about Tyson's health, Steele insisted that Tyson still possesses significant power, warning that it could be hazardous for Paul if he isn't adequately prepared. The health concerns surrounding Tyson have become a central theme in the lead-up to the fight. Former UFC fighter Chael Sonnen has been a vocal critic, urging officials to reconsider allowing Tyson to compete due to ongoing health issues. The drama escalated earlier this year when Tyson suffered a serious flare of a stomach ulcer while on a flight, which led to a temporary withdrawal from the match and a rescheduling of the bout. The incident raised alarms about Tyson's readiness, especially as he approaches his later years and faces the natural decline of physical abilities. Sonnen expressed his apprehensions regarding Tyson's condition, recalling that he was taken off a plane in a wheelchair after the health crisis. He criticized the TDLR for their lack of response and called for a reassessment of Tyson's fitness to compete. "I don't know how Mike would have done against Paul," he questioned, highlighting the uncertainty surrounding Tyson's ability to perform at a high level after his health scare. While Tyson assured fans he would return to full strength, concerns linger about his mobility and overall condition. As the fight date approaches, the controversy surrounding Tyson's participation only intensifies. Social media has been buzzing with debates about the former champion's readiness to step back into the ring. Adding to the spectacle, Paul recently made headlines with a comedic stunt that involved him lifting what appeared to be fake weights while wearing a fat suit. This playful jab at Tyson, who has previously... The inclusion of a fat suit in Jake Paul's recent stunt has sparked discussions about the entertainment-driven nature of the upcoming bout with Mike Tyson. Despite the theatrics, this event is shaping up to be a significant live spectacle, with reports suggesting that Netflix may air the fight. Fans are buzzing with curiosity, debating whether the showdown will culminate in a humorous display or a definitive defeat for Paul. Tyson, renowned for his formidable performances, especially his exhibition against Roy Jones Jr., remains a powerhouse in boxing. As excitement builds, fans eagerly anticipate the electrifying event on the horizon. Meanwhile, Jake Paul is sharpening his skills in intensive sparring sessions, all while making headlines for his extravagant wardrobe choices. In a recent conversation with Joe LaPuma at Complex, Paul announced that he will enter the ring wearing what is touted as the most expensive fight shorts in history, with his entire outfit estimated at around $1 million. Collaborating with the shoe surgeon, he aims to craft a standout look for this highly anticipated match, following up on his previous $100,000 ensemble that featured custom Travis Scott X Air Jordan, 1 boxing boots, and a striking black and white jacket.
New PR, 500 pounds. I'm the strongest heavyweight in existence. No spot. Let's go, champ. Let's go, champ. This is it. Lightweight. Lightweight. Come on. Ooh. There you go. You got it. Down low, better play, better pick.
Jake Paul has once again set his sights on breaking the $1 million barrier for his boxing gear, previously claiming that his shorts for the rematch with Tyron Woodley would be worth around $1.2 million. Those shorts proved fortunate for Paul, who scored a 6th-round knockout victory over the former UFC champion while wearing them. Now, Paul is gearing up to face Mike Tyson on November 15th at A&T Stadium, a highly anticipated showdown originally scheduled for July 20th, but postponed due to Tyson's ulcer issue in May. This match will mark Tyson's first official boxing bout since 2005, although he did participate in an exhibition against Roy Jones Jr. in November 2020. Paul brings a solid professional record of 10 wins and just 1 loss into the ring, with his most recent victory occurring on July 20th, where he secured a TKO against Mike Perry after Tyson was unable to compete that day. The stakes are high as Tyson prepares for this significant event. Recently, during an appearance on the It Is What It Is podcast, Tyson dropped a surprising bombshell. He was completely unaware of who Jake Paul was initially.
They're fast, they make dope shit, they're making the best boxing outfits, and for this Tyson fight, we're making the most expensive fight shorts ever. So got some crazy shit planned, and yeah, we're trying to make a statement.
To put this in perspective, Paul gained attention for his knockout of former NBA star Nate Robinson on the undercard of Tyson's fight with Jones. Reflecting on that moment, Tyson admitted, "I didn't know who the hell he was." However, he has since come to recognize Paul's skills, remarking that while he acknowledges Paul's improvements, he believes Paul hasn't advanced enough to challenge him effectively. "I started him, and it looks like I'm going to finish him," Tyson stated, setting a competitive tone as the fight approaches.